Okay, yeah, make that nice and thick for me. Okay, Sergeant Brooks is going to draw for me on the image where he saw the plane fly. Okay, absolutely. He's going over here to the north side from where he remembers it flying. All right, make that nice and thick for me.
Want it thicker there?
Yeah, sure. I think that's pretty close.
That's damn near perfect from what I saw. And we've never, for the record, we've never talked to each other about this
at all.
So neither of you guys have even really talked about this with each other.
Never talked.
Never in all these 5 years, and you both independently drew the flight path line pretty much exact.
I know. I mean, the way this has been going, you know, who knew what he was going to put down there, because he was in a different location looking over. But it's right there, which makes me feel good about the way I remembered it.
So you're both pretty much 100% certain that that's what you remember the flight path from?
From different locations, yes.
Now let me ask you this. This is going to sound kind of silly. What are the odds that both of you are mistaken as far as the fact that the plane was on this side of the station and that the plane actually came from the south side of the station?
I tell you right now, you can't say more than 100% because there's no way it was anywhere other than where I said it was.
What about you?
Again, something like that, something of that magnitude.
So to reverse that question, what's the percentage chance that the plane was actually on the south side of the station?
0 chance? Is there less than 0%? It would be impossible for me to have seen through the building, over the roof, to see the plane.
Officer Lagasse bets his life that he saw the aircraft pass to the north of him. Some have argued that Lagasse may have been mistaken due to the length of time between September 11th and his interview filmed on location. However, Lagasse was interviewed via email by researcher Dick Eastman on June 24, 2003, when he said he was on the starboard side of the craft as it passed the station. The starboard side is the right side of the aircraft. The only way Lagasse could have been on the starboard side is if the aircraft was on the north path, as corroborated by Officer Brooks and station employee Robert Tercios. Lagasse emphasizes the fact that the aircraft couldn't have been on the south path because the gas station itself would have been blocking his field of view, making it impossible for him to see.
So it would be impossible for me to have seen through the building, over the roof, to see the plane.
This is what a plane on the south path would have looked like from his location. It's just not feasible to suggest he could have been so wildly and drastically mistaken, and the notion that all of the witnesses at the station are so wildly mistaken in the exact same way is not even remotely conceivable.
There's no way the plane was over here. If anything, the only indisputable fact is the angle was different, that it was closer this way. Mm-hmm. But it had to be on the side. It
had to be on the north side.
There's no way it was on the south side. I can't see. I don't have eyes in the back of my head.
It should be noted that there is not a single witness on the station's property or anywhere in the near vicinity who contradicts them. Yet there are several more on record who corroborate them perfectly, but who were also in a position to see what the plane was doing as it approached, putting them in the perfect place to reveal more specific details about this crucial moment in the flight path. Vantage point number 3, from the north side of the Navy Annex. William Middleton Sr., Arlington Cemetery employee. Center for Military History official interview NEIT 427, recorded December 12, 2001. Independent interview recorded June 6, 2008.
Right up there he came in between, what's that, the Hilton, the Navy Annex, and he started dropping. It was coming, I don't know the name of this street here, but it leads to Henderson Hall.
You're talking about the street right here on the north side of the Navy Annex? On the north
side of the Navy Annex. It was coming straight down the middle of the street, and I wasn't what was going on. And as it come past me, it was dropping.
Okay.
And you could...
Now, you were right here at this time?
I was right here, right there where that truck is.
Okay.
And when he came past me, my sweeper, the three-wheeler, I could feel the heat.
Oh.
That's how close it was to me.
From the plane itself?
From the plane itself. And as it went down, you could see that he was kind of fighting with it. Then you hear when he kick out on a full throttle. So
draw the way you saw the plane come.
From right up here, he came in between, what's that, the Hilton and Navy Annex. And I seen him, if this is it, yeah, I would say.
Okay. So.
Well, this is our parking lot right here.
Yeah.
It came right over the parking lot.
This is exactly where Officer Lagasse placed the plane from the opposite perspective.
About how many seconds do you think you saw the plane for?
About 10. Yeah, about 10 to 15 seconds before impact.
Oh, okay, so it was kind of slow.
It was slow, yeah.
I say 13 seconds. As an aviator flying 500 knots, he wasn't flying 500 knots.
William corroborates Terry Marin's account of a speed much slower than officially reported. Since they were both about the same distance away from the Pentagon by the Navy Annex, they were both in a very good position to judge timing.
But, okay, now you said wobbling.
Wobbling, right. Like, I guess by his descending, he was straightening.
Yeah, trying to
positioning, right. Turn for position, right.
Trying to get in position, huh?
Right, because where they hit at, they hit right at it used to be the heliport.
Yeah.
But they moved all that. They went right to it was a tower, a little tower. They went right for the tower.
William Middleton is a very important witness because if the aircraft was on the southern approach, as required by the physical damage and official data, he would not have been able to see it until after it passed the Navy Annex, if at all. William's view of the aircraft on the official approach would have been completely blocked by the large Navy Annex building on top of a significant topographical incline. The only way William Middleton could have seen this aircraft is if it was on a north path, as described by all the witnesses at the gas station, fatally conflicting with the government story. Vantage point number 4, from the Arlington Cemetery maintenance buildings. Darrell Stafford, Arlington Cemetery employee. Center for Military History official interview NEIT 420, recorded December 13, 2001. Independent interview recorded June 6, 2008.
I looked up, looking in this direction, and I could see the plane over the corner of that the building there.
What building?
That would be the Naval Annex.
Navy Annex?
Yeah.
Now, did it look like it was directly over the Navy Annex, or was it farther to the left of it, or what would you say?
From what I seen, it was to the right of it.
To the right?
It was on this corner of it.
Oh, on the right corner?
Yeah. And where those corners, you can see the building in the background, which is the Sheraton.
Right.
Up there. It looked like it came over that, and then it looked like it was just over top of the Naval Annex on the right corner of it.
On the right corner?
Yep.
From right up here, he came in between, what's that, the Hilton and Navy Annex.
And we were kind of stunned and knew we wanted to get out the way or something. It appeared that it was coming right for us, actually. So we knew we wanted to get out of the way, but
you mean it was headed right towards the buildings? Like,
yeah, if it came off that end, it looked like it was just coming straight in this direction.
Oh, okay.
It was on the Navy Annex. It was flat. It was just like it was on top of the roof, landing on the roof. It just like it barely made it over the roof. And then when it got beyond that point, and we started to scatter, it started to bank to the right, still coming forward.
The officially required low and level southern approach flight path is perfectly straight and absolutely cannot be in a bank for the plane to have hit the light poles and building, particularly at the officially reported speed of 460 knots. This very important detail is repeated by multiple witnesses.
Okay, kind of off of this corner. And down here.
Okay.
Darius Prather, Arlington Cemetery employee. Center for Military History official interview NEIT 422, recorded December 13, 2001.